In Hollywood, love stories often seem picture-perfect until they aren't. After nearly 3 decades together, Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli, once considered one of Hollywood's most enduring couples, have quietly gone their separate ways. What happened behind the scenes of this seemingly unshakable marriage? And is this the final chapter, or just another pause in their complicated story? For years, Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli embodied the image of a glamorous Hollywood couple. Lori, best known for her role as Aunt Becky on Full House, brought with her the charm and familiarity of a beloved TV icon. Mossimo, the fashion designer behind the hugely popular Target clothing brand, added the entrepreneurial edge that made them a powerhouse pair. Together, they built not only a family but a public persona of stability and success. With their 2 daughters, Olivia Jade and Isabella Rose, the couple seemed to have it all: fame, fortune, and a life many could only dream of. Their 27-year marriage stood as a rare Hollywood example of love that could withstand the test of time. But, as is so often the case in Hollywood, the picture-perfect facade would eventually crack. That crack came in 2019 with the explosive college admissions scandal. Lori and Mossimo were accused of paying $500,000 to falsely present their daughters as crew recruits in order to secure admission to the University of Southern California. The scandal didn't just make headlines, it dominated them. Overnight, Lori and Mossimo went from admired figures to symbols of privilege and corruption in higher education. The fallout was brutal. Both pleaded guilty to wire and mail fraud. Lori served 2 months in federal prison, while Mossimo faced a longer sentence of 5 months. For a couple who had built their reputation on glamour and family values, the scandal was a devastating blow, not only to their careers, but also to their marriage. In 2020, amid the scandal, Lori and Mossimo purchased an 11,800 square foot Hidden Hills mansion for $9.5 million. But earlier this year, the couple quietly listed the property for $16.5 million. To many, selling the mansion was more than just a real estate move, it was a symbolic sign of transition. Downsizing, distancing, and perhaps detaching from a shared life that was no longer sustainable. Hollywood's glamorous pair seemed to be unraveling, one asset at a time. Following her release from prison, Lori slowly re-emerged into the public eye. She returned to television in 2021, reprising her role in When Hope Calls, A Country Christmas. She went on to star in small TV films like Fall into Winter and A Christmas Blessing. She even appeared in a memorable cameo on Curb Your Enthusiasm, poking fun at her own scandal in a surprisingly self-aware move. Step by step, Lori tried to rebuild both her career and her image, while also speaking openly about forgiveness, perseverance, and moving forward. But despite her efforts, the shadow of the scandal, and the strain it put on her marriage, never fully went away. Now, after nearly 28 years of marriage, Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli are officially separated. According to Lori's representative, the couple is living apart and taking a break from their marriage. Importantly, no legal proceedings have begun, meaning, for now, this isn't a divorce. Instead, it's a pause. Still, after nearly 3 decades together, the announcement has sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Fans and critics alike are left wondering, is this truly the end, or just a much-needed reset? The news of the separation has reignited conversations about Lori and Mossimo's past. Some see the split as inevitable, pointing to the enormous pressure the couple faced during and after the scandal. Others hold out hope, believing that nearly 3 decades of history might be enough to bring them back together. The public, however, remains divided. While some sympathize with Lori's journey of forgiveness and resilience, others still view the couple as emblematic of unchecked privilege. Regardless, one thing is certain, their story continues to fascinate. Let's recap the timeline that brought us here. In 2019, the college admissions scandal broke. In May 2020, Lori and Mossimo pleaded guilty to fraud charges. That August, sentences were handed down, 2 months for Lori, 5 for Mossimo. In December 2020, Lori was released from prison. From 2021 to 2023, she carefully returned to acting, taking small but significant roles. In February 2025, the couple listed their Hidden Hills mansion for $16.5 million. And in October 2025, Lori's representative confirmed their separation after 28 years of marriage. Each milestone tells a story of glamour lost, reputations tarnished, and a marriage under unrelenting strain. For Lori, this separation could mark the beginning of an entirely new chapter. In many ways, she's already proven that she refuses to let scandal define her forever. Her slow return to television, her carefully chosen projects, and her reflections on forgiveness have all been part of what looks like a personal and professional reinvention. But now, without Mossimo by her side, the question becomes, is this the clean slate she's been waiting for? Some believe the split could free her to fully focus on her career comeback, one unclouded by the weight of her husband's silence or the lingering shadows of the scandal. Others think the separation might complicate her narrative even further, making it harder for Hollywood to fully embrace her again. There's also the possibility that Lori herself doesn't care about public opinion anymore. After enduring prison, humiliation, and now the unraveling of a decades-long marriage, she may be more concerned with peace of mind than applause. Either way, her next move will be closely watched. Not just by her fans, but by an industry that loves a redemption story almost as much as it loves a scandal. After nearly 28 years together, Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli's marriage has reached a breaking point. From Hollywood glamour to federal courtrooms, from lavish estates to prison walls, their journey has been anything but ordinary. And now, what began as a love story admired by millions has ended in silence, separation, and speculation. Maybe the real question isn't why their marriage fell apart, but whether any relationship can truly survive a scandal that powerful. Because in Hollywood, reputation is currency, and once it's broken, rebuilding isn't just difficult, it can be impossible. So, what do you think? Is this just a temporary break, or the final curtain call for one of Hollywood's most infamous couples? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrity stories that go beyond the headlines.